It's probably live already. There we go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to season 2 of Let's Make a Comic Book. And for this episode, instead of making a page, we're going to make the new character for the new comic that we're going to make. And to help us do this, we've got Nick May. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
We've got
I feel
Alex
welcome.
Major.
Hello. Just
And
came
we've
from
got-
the Aussieverse.
Peter Wilson as well.
So yeah, you can make the little Apple pencils wobble. Hey, look at this. We're all using Apple
Oh,
pencils.
yeah.
Ah, look at that. We're all a bunch of Apple shills.
Give us free stuff.
I got nothing.
You have an Apple pencil there, sis?
Yeah, it's like over there somewhere.
Support
Bloody
me.
seas.
Yeah, bloody sis.
Well, there goes the sponsorship. Thanks, Sis.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
Why
guys.
some Apple doesn't throw money at us.
Okay. Okay. Woohoo.
Hello,
Thanks,
Gary.
thanks for the support, Kerry.
Holly.
All right. So I'm going to show everyone. This is the kind of template they've made. So we've got the head, the body, and the legs. So you guys will be getting a part each to draw. And to choose who goes where, we're going to be using the hand of choosing. Going to chuck me up on full screen, Sis.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
So we're going to start with Nick May. You get to choose.
I will choose number 4, Edmund.
Number 4 is
Are you sure? Oh, well, too late.
it's number 3. So you've got the legs. And then we'll go to
All right.
Alex. You get to choose one.
I'm going to choose 23.
23.
two.
2.
I mean, 2.
Oh, you get this is the new one, which is a C, which is the choose option. So you get to choose
Oh,
between 1 or 2. So you want to go first or second?
I'll do the head.
You're going to go first.
Yeah.
So then that leaves Pete's got the body.
sick.
So I got to draw the head first. Let's see. I'm going to download this one and then send it off
Alex.
to my good notes.
Pete.
Open.
Hey, Richard.
Richard.
And 3 was Nick.
Cool. So I'm gonna have to send off, I think, when I'm done with the head for somebody to start doing the body, right? As soon as possible.
Yeah, so once you've done your thing, if you do it on the smaller one, then just draw where the neck will be,
Mm-hmm.
like
Cool.
roughly on the big sheet, and then we can so Pete can have a rough idea of where to put the to start the top of the body.
Cool.
All right.
And then I can go to this one.
And so the people watching at home, we're gonna need your guys' help to help us name this character.
Yes, that's right.
And we're going to need ideas for a setting for the new book, like if it's going to be a post-apocalypse or a fantasy or something along those lines.
So how are we doing? So I go. So I just draw a head or something, and then pass it on, or do we have a? Is somebody from the audience throwing in an idea to go through before we
So you
start?
just just draw the head, and then you can give Pete the little prompt so he can know where to start the body from.
Cool. And I'll just send that to Pete. All right, is that right? I'll send it to Pete, or
If that's easier.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can send it to you. Yeah, I'll send it to you on the Facebook Messenger. I don't want to advertise the company, but just so you know where to expect it.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Cool. No worries.
I'll start sort of just a rough idea and then I can tweak it.
Tweak it. Nice.
Cool.
Here we go.
Cool.
Anyone going to-
I just-
You going to Supernova Sydney, Alex?
I will. I will be there. I'll be there. I'll be square.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna go there in a round fashion. Yeah. But I
have
think
no
I'm
choice.
gonna. I think I'm gonna go. Last time I went, like I think a little bit early in the morning, and I think I got all I wanted with 3 hours to spare. So I think I might come in a little bit later. Not gonna be with the crowds. I think I'll just show up at about 11 or 12. And then I'll walk around. Is Comics going to have something there, like for the audience to go in there and go like, I have money to give Comics, but I want to do it in person. Is anything of that ilk happening?
Yes. Dushan has a table that he's sharing with us. He'll have
Oh,
some
Dushan.
of the Siztacular versions of the comics. And I don't know who's helping him. So that's really organized of me.
Good on you, Deshaun.
Yeah. Unless he's doing it by himself, then he's the man.
Max Frater of Stellarland's fame will be there.
That's right.
Telling
And
me. I don't know if he'll-
and bad on you, Sis, for not knowing who's going to be there with
Nah.
with Dushan.
Doesn't matter. As long as there's people there, anyone can sell it. As long as I get the
Peter,
money.
I sent
as long
you
as someone gets the
something.
money.
Just so you know, for the measurements, so you
Beautiful.
know vaguely where to put the neck.
I can work with that.
And I gave you like a little bit of an overlap, so that way you can be a little bit more flexible on the design, so it'll be easier to connect.
Oh, you're a treasure.
So
Wow.
So we've got some suggestions coming through from Danny Nolan.
uh,
So we've got the setting under the ocean or an undersea city like Bioshock's Rapture.
Ooh.
okay.
Underwater's
Interesting.
always cool.
And we've got the name is Mouse
Mouth.
Moose.
Thanks, Danny.
Thanks, Danny, for that one.
What's that? Marsh.
I might vote against that one because I don't want to have to say that for an entire season.
But what if the S is silent and it's just called mouth?
Oh, well, I can live with that.
And then we know how to pronounce it, but other people are going to be struggling with it. And then people go like, why did they put a silent S in it? This is so stupid. And then we're like, it's just, it's just basically an artistic complaint about the English language. We have too many silent letters. Just because the French have it, we don't need to copy it.
That's how that's all going to go, is it?
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with this.
Well, thanks for the spoiler alert.
Sugar. Sorry, I almost said a naughty word. I don't want to demonetize comics.
I think you already have, so that's all good.
Oh, okay, sweet.
In that case,
So yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to upset anybody.
Good. You'll upset the boss. That'll get you in trouble.
So we've got a suggestion from Richo. Been listening to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy radio plays, and we can take this character to the many corners of space.
Ooh.
space is good.
It's a
I'm
good idea.
thinking, Rico.
Space is easier to draw than underwater too.
True.
What? One's black, the other one black with stars in it, and then the other one just blue with like little ripples. You don't need to draw corals everywhere. Like I've been to the ocean before. There's not that many corals unless you're in the Great Barrier Reef. Then you're full of corals. But they're also all the bleaching is helping out with the coloring because it's all easy to color now. It's just gray.
I knew some good would come of that.
I know. I'm just saying.
If we just waited.
There's a good in everything. You can't always see the negatives. I mean, I'd rather a colorful thing, but I use fossil fuels.
Next time I see a bunch of protesters, I'll be like, did you consider the cartoonists are now much better off?
They never think of the cartoonists. I'm pretty sure, now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure that all that AI stuff is created by a bunch of tree-hugging hippies.
Oh,
just hate
You allowed
cartoonists.
to
Going,
say
oh. Sorry, are you? I don't know. It's a South Park reference. It's not my joke.
Could South Park get us demonetized?
I'm sure they
Now, that
could.
would be ironic.
They don't.
I'm
They
sure
don't
they
use.
could,
Oh, they
yeah.
do use Noni. Yeah. Oh well, if we copy. Oh yeah, they could. Oh man, I'm just trouble. Why do you have me on the show?
I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I've been kind of questioning it myself. Just jokes.
Okay.
So, for anyone who's just joined us, we are
Hello.
making the new character, and we need a name for the character and a setting for the comic book in which the character shall inhabit once created by these
Setting,
three
that's a better word than I
talented
use.
gentlemen. The setting, as Sis
Setting,
calls
that's what I
it.
should have said. I said environment. I went with the big word that I can't spell instead of setting, which would have been so much easier.
Don't mention the environment in front of Alex. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, I know. It just goes off.
No, I like the environment. I like.
Not what you just said.
I live in the
I
environment.
just
Pretty
said
sure
that,
you
like,
said
you
just
know-
dump all the oil into the ocean.
No, I
There's some
didn't say that. I just said
anti-coral
that
rhetoric.
like the positives about coral bleaching is that if you use that as a setting, you don't need to worry about the colors much when you're drawing. I didn't say that was a good thing. I'm just saying of all the bad things, well, at least there's that.
So you're doubling down.
No,
Yeah,
I'd rather have the burden of coloring in corals when I'm drawing the underwater scenes, but you know, like this sucks that you know that the corals are disappearing, but at least it's easier to color. So you know, you got to
Yeah.
find the positive in the negative. Nick,
You're
stop being
basically a
that.
Captain Planet villain at this point.
No,
Yes.
I'm basically a glass half full person, while all you guys are a bunch of negative people.
It'd be major
Glass
natural
half full
disaster.
of environmental destruction.
I'm not doing the destruction. I'm living in the destruction, and I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation.
I know. If you're complicit, are you any better?
Sorry. Yeah, because I'm just complicit. I'm easily
Falling waters.
good with the other stuff as well. Like when things go well, I'm not going to be in the way of that either. So you know,
Oh,
you know,
dear.
I'm not the problem or the solution. I'm just in the way.
We could all be our own critics.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Is there a deadline on
Peter,
this, or what's
any
going on?
chance you could send anything to me?
Yep.
No, you get to sit there.
So you could wait.
You
Just
know,
sit
I'll
there and
send
look
you-
pretty, Nick. Come on, that's what you got
Sorry,
to.
Nick. I'll send you something now.
So we can't.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
So basically, right now we don't discuss the story or the character. We're just drawing random things, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
Okay, cool. No worries.
and then we'll see what happens. And
We're
if it's
trying
a
to get
bad
the
idea,
audience
it's Scissors'
The
fault.
name and sorry. Setting.
Well, was this your idea?
Me?
No.
No, I have nothing to do with this. I'm just the guy who sits in the corner and presses buttons badly.
We'll blame him for letting me do it.
Yes,
If it doesn't work.
I encouraged. That's all I did. That's all I did. Ed came to me with an idea, and I said, "Hell yeah!"
We sure
Yeah,
was that, or was it more like yeah, whatever. See you Friday.
It's more like, do I have to do anything? No, good, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm all for it. As long as I just get sitting here.
You got a
Nuclear
good,
apocalypse. What's
it's a good message from Spedsy. It's that Alex Major says that a nuclear apocalypse would be good because there'd be less people to draw.
See, this is where Spence is wrong because there'd be a lot of people.
and much
it'll
less
be just-
coral.
Yeah, the coral stuff is okay, but the problem is that the people won't be disappearing. There'll be just a bunch of corpses. And I don't know if you've seen like a half decaying body, but there's a lot of detail to draw in there. And so, to be honest, that is not it. You know, it just means that the
That'll
annoying
make it
people
easier.
don't speak. The positive
now
is
you got glass half
What?
empty now. What's going on?
no, because there is a positive. The bank people who I owe money to will also be dead, and I won't have to be worried to pay them back. So I'm not saying that there isn't something.
pro-nuclear winter. God.
Oh, look, Sydney's very cold right now. I can't imagine the nuclear winter being much worse.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It is bloody cold.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
I know there's some people in Siberia going like, "What?" Because all those comics fans from Khabarovsk, they're going like, "Oh, it's fucking Aussies." I mean, sorry, bloody Aussies.
Well, you got
That's a
we
great
got one from
accent.
Dave here.
Yeah.
Prehistoric and Gronk.
Oh yeah, doesn't Gronk exist? Oh, Kronk
No.
exists. Kronk is from the Emperor's New Groove.
Really?
There's
Yeah.
Grub.
Did you
the
work
little-
on that?
Sorry,
Supposed
no, I didn't, sadly, but I thought it was I got to see the premiere for it, and I thought it was an amazing movie. It's like one of my favorite Disney movies of all time because it's really a Warner Brothers movie. I mean, it's not, but it moves like a Warner Brothers movie.
Oh, hang on.
Okay,
Hey,
Nick,
it's
I sent
American
you-
footballer.
The
There
Gronkowski.
you go.
I sent you the guide to the legs, Nick, on Instagram.
All right. Thank you kindly.
That helps you out.
So you guys like all know each other and stuff.
No, who are you?
You look
people?
vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Well, I remember when I first met Pete for the first time. It was a wonderful day at Supernova. And I remember Rob and everybody who met him before was like, I can't believe how tall Peter was. And,
Oh yeah.
and then I met him and he's just normal height. Like he's tall, but like a normal tall. Like I was expecting like Andre the Giant or something.
Don't destroy
Or
my
sh-
myth.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you've done it.
Yeah. So don't be. So I'm just basically I'm just trying to tell the audience not to be intimidated or scared to go like, oh, I don't want to meet scary tall people. And I'm like, no, he's a friendly dude, friendly, normal sized
Yeah,
human.
be a little scared. I like the power.
Okay, cool. Well, no worries.
Gronk sounds like a lead to a heavy rock caveman band. I'm gonna stuff that up.
That would have been a cool character.
Goodness.
Let's put a pin in that one.
So now we're talking underwater, we're looking in space, and prehistoric.
Yes.
Seems to be the options.
I
so
should
far.
write these down.
Or there's your suggestion for the post nuclear apocalypse that
That's not my
Spedzi said you
suggestion.
gave.
That's Bedsy's thing.
But he said Alex said, and he wouldn't lie.
Space and prehistoric. So how are we going to choose the thing? I didn't think about that.
What? Choose what?
The setting and the
Choose-
name.
choose
Still a
setting
vote.
and- I was going to say, give it a vote at the end,
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
and it'll just be a
anyways.
rough vote. So no one count the numbers. We will just go by feel. That feels like the most people said that one. That's how
We'll go by a applause level.
So
Yeah.
nobody's. So anybody like suggesting the Balkans?
Oh, and we got Gronk. So we got Mousef, Moose, and Gronk.
Gronk. Yeah, is there any other names yet?
Yeah.
Give us some names, everyone.
Yeah. Also, like, it's gonna be. I made the head gender neutral, so whatever names you guys give it, be creative. I know that people are gonna be like, ooh, because like we haven't colored it in. I think if I colored it in, you could probably give it a gender, but without color, I think you can still, think whatever you want to think.
Yes. Black and white, by the way, just saying.
Oh, that's good.
So good luck coloring that in.
Well, he might be on the cover, right?
Oh, well, that's
Or
true.
she. So
They,
it. Yeah.
I believe
don't know.
they is the more friendly term.
Well, you don't know what species or is it? Is it human
Yeah,
or
true.
or
Blank
is
was
it?
a robot after all.
Yeah. So, geez, not trying to be rude. just happened to be by accident. I apologize. Sorry.
Very unlike you. I'm not used to this. It just
Was what?
a surprise.
Mm.
I don't know if
So-
you've answered this before, Ed. Is there a particular inspiration for this style of comic that made you want to do it?
There's the I forget the name of it now, but there is the American cartoonist did a big one. There was a jam comic like this with every panel with a different artist. It's kind of inspired by that, and also
The Exquisite Corpse, Ed? Is that what you mean?
yeah, is that what the name of the book was?
I think it was. It was something like that.
Yeah,
Or
because
maybe
this
that's
style,
just, yeah.
this style of making a drawing is called an exquisite corpse, where you usually have everyone in the same room and you fold the paper
Yeah.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, I know that one.
to show
I s-
everyone's done it as kids.
I used to do that for English lessons when I was in Asia, someplace, Korea or China. I don't know where I did it. Used to have them write stories like that, because I remember we did this in for like drawing stuff as well. And then I have that, then they would just write little sentences, and they would just nothing would make sense. And I think they ended up forgetting more English than they knew before they met me.
So when you do it in a
Okay.
story, it's called a narrative corpse.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
See if
And
I
we've
can-
got Rico asking, or Richo, sorry. I always say Rico. I don't know why I do that. How's everyone's Thursday today? So not a different Thursday. Today's Thursday.
Busy but good.
Yeah.
I
Very
was supposed
busy.
to be at a drink and draw but I thought it was on Wednesday, and I showed up in the city yesterday, and then my mate was like, "It's on tomorrow," and I'm like, "No, it's not. I'm in the city now." And we caught up for drinks, but I was like, "Oh, well, that's so stupid." I was like, I could have. Anyways, doesn't matter. I had this planned before.
Priorities. Good to
Yeah,
see they're in the
You're a
right place.
team man, Alex. That's what I've always loved about you.
Yeah, I just like you for your looks.
Well, you obviously don't like me very much, so that's sort of hurtful.
Oh, come on.
Good one, Alex.
Oh, geez, now I made everything uncomfortable.
Hey. Again.
Oh, I think I'm almost done with my character.
Excellent.
I don't want to overwork it, because I know a lot of people are going to draw it. So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
because one thing about character design, I saw a lot of like people that do stuff. They just keep adding and adding bits, and then people going to keep forgetting parts. So I'm trying to keep it simple. Although I think it's maybe a little too complex. But anyways, I think the important thing is, I think that no matter what style people draw this character in, I reckon you'll still know what it is from the head part anyway.
Cool. If you want to send that to me through the messenger.
Okay, I can do that. Just a second. It's just black and white, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
So at the end, once everyone's sent me their drawings, I'm going to try and do a sketch of the character and see how
Oh,
that
okay.
turns out.
Combine it together.
Sweet.
I'd do it, but it'd make it too simple. That's just making it easy for people.
I want to see the sizz cut.
We don't want that.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to draw it when you do your panel on the show. So
Are you doing
Okay,
that's
simplify it, Alex. Simplify it. Take the details out.
It's
Yeah,
it's just a circle, sis.
Yes, just a circle. I love it. Took you
Yeah.
that long to draw a circle. That's awesome.
Damn, you stupid at this. I was going to say something else, but I'm like, oh no, I'm being recorded.
sure are.
Yeah.
Not just by us.
Yeah, by many.
Oh
people.
yeah, the Chinese government. Oh, those guys.
The wacky Chinese government.
There you go. It's
They've,
Mr.
they've got
Guitar
you on
Man.
their radar.
Oh, they
Being-
do. Okay, cool. I sent you a
Oh, yeah.
JPEG and a
Yeah.
PNG.
Nice. Oh,
Fancy.
that was cool.
I'll have something shortly.
Mm,
I say this would be a good part to talk to Alex because he's finished, but I don't want to be cancelled, so I don't know what to do.
Go on, talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me what you really think, sis.
let's get some more suggestions in as well for some names.
Oh yeah,
and
come on, people! Suggestions. Come on,
character
audience.
name and settings.
Setting. Even though I said environment in the email I just sent out, it's settings. I don't know if I
Well-
spelled environment right, so
Well,
forgive me.
Ed, is there anything you like? Is there anything that comes out to you, go like, oh yeah, I reckon this will work? 'Cause I try to make it. I think what I gave you will work underwater and in space and
Uh-huh.
in prehistoric times, and in a neo-futuristic city, and in a garden or a farm.
Very specific.
I look forward to seeing your fish, cow, astronaut, human. With no specific gender.
All right, I've got to change my thing. So talk amongst yourselves as I figure this out.
Oh, Nick, do you reckon Ed's listening to us?
Doubtful.
Cool.
You can say whatever you want, Alex.
I missed the globe.
Nick.
Yeah, easy now.
Oh, I believe this is Nathan. Sorry if it's
Oh.
not. Hey guys.
Howdy.
Lyra.
Now give us some settings and give us some names, people in the audience. That is, I'm not talking to the artists here. I'm talking to you who are watching.
Says I have a unrelated question that's kind of related.
Okay.
Have we settled down? Is it Wolverine or Iron Man we're drawing? It's Wolverine, right? On Drink and Draw.
Oh,
So-
next drink and draw next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so people watching who are going to contribute to the Drink and Draw can get
Right.
going on their Wolverine stuff.
Yeah,
You
I
you
know.
can get a head start. Do it now. You don't need to do it during the show. That's some people
Don't do it during
do
this one. You want to watch?
It's a community service announcement, Alex, if I've ever heard one. So sweet
Yeah.
of you.
They don't need to watch. Just need to make sure that it's streaming, right? That's the important part. The watching part is nice, but they just need to. The YouTube needs to think people are watching. The reality, just.
Oh, here we
unless
go.
people are interacting.
Oh, wage war on AI. Oh,
That's pretty
nice.
cool. I like that.
Yeah. Where was this before we started drawing? Because like I didn't do Pixelate. I could have used the Pixelated app. I could have used Pixarky to put together something.
That'd be a good name, the Pixelator.
I think it's an app. Isn't it an app? I don't know. There's all. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's Pixelmator.
And it's gone
Pixelmator.
off,
Go
right?
on.
Yuan, Maureen, or both. I don't know how both works.
Dwayne Maureen.
Dwayne.
I guess.
I got
We should call it maybe. I can't contribute. I already contributed ahead.
Correct.
Come on, Alex.
Come on, Nick.
come on, Pete.
Sorry, guys.
Well, anyways, I'm still going to endorse my Woolies carrots. I don't know
That's
why
the
I'm addicted to
sponsorship
these
we
things.
want. That's the
Bit of
sponsorship.
ASMR there.
Okay, you know what? Ico's watching this
Oh, the
rugby
name is-
league podcast. It's less popular than ours. Has like 30% of the views that we get, and they have like a lawnmower company sponsoring them.
The lawnmower.
Yeah, some lawnmower company sponsoring. They're some
Oh,
rugby
wow.
league podcast she's watching,
Ah,
and she's like, "Oh, it's good because I get to learn about the game and I get to practice English." Because for people listening, my partner's Japanese, and she's trying to fit into Australian society. So we're all now rugby league fans. We like the Parramatta Eels.
Nice.
Oh, the name is both, or is it both?
Maybe.
President Rufus.
And Jamie's saying that sprite idea reminded him of Tron. I
Yeah.
can get that.
By sprite, do they mean like a PNG for a game, or like a little fairy character?
I think like
Ah.
the video game character.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Video game art.
Computer sprite. Yeah, it says computer sprite in the name.
I like that.
Maybe a
In the-
computer fairy.
Comment.
Be like a Commodore 64 with like little wings and a face and a wand.
Was your head all pixelated? Did you do it right?
Nick was pixelated before, but then his internet got better.
That's how he does his best work.
I mean, you know, big ups for Nick May's internet doing its job today.
It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Really
Right,
carrying the show.
right.
You know, no, it wasn't good at the beginning, but when it mattered, it kicked in and it's
Came
doing a
through.
good job.
Mhm.
Okay, I think mine's done. I'll send it through.
Ooh, very exciting. We get some more names for the character and some setting ideas from the chat.
Do you reckon that the final name and setting, maybe after this, people see the character, will that work? Or we want to
That
give it a
might
name
help.
before they see it? I don't know, maybe anybody watching it, how do you feel about it? Leave us type a message angrily into this thing going like, no.
Tell Alex why he's wrong.
Yeah.
Ed, I'm sure you're going to be fine resizing stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got Clip Studio. He knows how it works. Doesn't need and
Studio.
do it all without Adobe taking his data.
And my money.
Yeah, I'm gonna say money's the bigger one. I'd be more worried about.
No, I don't know. Did you guys? I don't know. Like, it's all over my internet. Apparently, everybody's unsubscribing to Adobe, and I was like, I didn't even know anybody who subscribes to it. I just know companies use it.
Hmm.
Like, I use it at work, but I wouldn't touch it at home.
Here's two more names.
Nitro
Nitro.
and Maximum.
They're good names.
Nice.
I like that. We've got some good ones coming through.
What about
Yeah,
Good Day
William.
Lads? Just call it Lads.
Bro Jam Zella.
Oh, you just saw that, did you?
Rojam. Oh, that's
Okay.
that's my name backwards.
I
Where should I send it to you, Ed?
didn't get that. Send it through Facebook.
Yeah.
Got the retro bros in the house there. Old buddies of mine.
Oh, nice. So it took me a bit to read that.
Oh yeah. The N64 retro, so I thought it'd be just like a NES or like an Atari joystick. I was
The
I don't know.
N64, it's got the three
yeah,
stripes.
yeah. I know. Yeah, it is old. It's 20-something years old. It's retro. I'm just old and not ready to move on.
Nice. We got a fan of Retro Bros.
Yeah, there you go, Retro Bros. But that's a team, not a character.
Yeah.
No, Retro Bros were the people who gave us the idea.
But
Okay.
it's also their YouTube show where they do
Oh.
Nintendo 64 Mario Kart challenges and stuff.
Okay.
cool.
I like that. I really like the N64 Mario Kart. I played a lot when I was supposed to look for a job.
Oh, Ed, well done.
Oh, nice.
You won't regret it.
We also have a drink and draw that's pretty good. Watch that too. And then there's Lee does a good chit chat show too. Get on that too. Yeah, I cannot not promote Lee. So
True.
And the Wednesday show and the other Friday show.
Oh shit, there's a lot of shows. Yeah, watch them all.
There is a few. I noticed this week when every day had one.
Did you send your thing through, Pete?
Right. Yeah.
Sizzle, I think I've emailed something to you, but my internet is, of course, unreliable at the moment. So hopefully it's going through. It failed a few
Okay.
times.
I'll just keep pressing the refresh button until it comes through. Oops, that's not the refresh
Excellent.
button. Oh, we got someone going down the road.
I might try again.
You're going to say, I got nothing. So if it is coming through, it's coming through
Okay.
very slowly.
Yeah.
Do you do Dot Studio, by the way? Just checking.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, good.
I'm just sending a JPEG, I hope.
Sweet.
Because I know how much everybody loves JPEGs.
I love compressed JPEGs that are 12 kilobytes. Those are the best because you've got the pixelation that makes no sense.
As
we got
Robocop
that.
said again, I'm having trouble.
It's your internet. Okay.
While we're all waiting, I'm just going to promote because, pay Sizzle the big bucks. I got Sketch Party in 2 weeks. So any Sydney people, please come. We had it on Sketch Party at Sketch Party Sydney on Instagram, all the info. And every Wednesday, first Wednesday of every month in Surrey Hills at the Carrington Hotel. Last time was pretty good. We had a pretty good turnout. And the bar's very nice. We stick up all the artwork he lets us stick up all the artwork on the wall as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
And also just the people that come in there, they're all really cool as well. I got awesome drawings. So if you just want to be inspired by other people, it's really amazing. You guys can take a look at all the work.
Just in case this doesn't work, I tried to send it to you via Instagram. But
Okay.
my internet is doing circles.
Oh, I'm amazed you're still showing on the screen. Your computer mustn't be having issues with the internet.
Yeah, I think maybe it's my iPad.
Here you go. Here you go, Alex.
I work with Redford. I will totally. Oh, awesome, dude! Please come. We're at the the Carrington Hotel in Surrey Hills. So it's like a little bit further down from the next street down from Crown Street. It's a cool night. Check out on the page on Sketch Party Sydney, and you can see all the stuff that we've done there. It's got all the info. Can't wait to see more people. We had a lot of people from animation last time. Nobody from comics showed up, so shame on all of you. I'm calling this all out. Boo, boo, comic people, and not wanting to be social. Be like animation people. Go out a little and draw.
Mm-mm.
Which file type do you prefer, Ed?
Which what?
Surely comics people are a lot
Yeah,
more
preference for
introverted
file
than that.
I'm going to resend mine.
Well, I already got it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just fixing up one of the hands.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit amateur. And I am a professional.
I'm a professional amateur.
That's right. JPEG will do. Is that all right for now?
Mm-hmm.
As Lee says,
Love a good JPEG.
I thought he said Unity's community or something like that.
He says
Well,
all types of
tonight
stuff.
it's
He
love
says,
a good
Peter, finish lettering my pages. God damn it. No, he's actually very
And
patient.
I'll be honest, between us guys, just I'm more of a PNG guy. I prefer PNGs because I like my alphas. I didn't say I like my PNGs like I
You
like
do
my
strike
name.
me as more of an alpha.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm tough.
and scary.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, no man with two cats. You know what they say about men with two cats? That guy has
I
two
don't.
cats.
Yeah.
My cat's there. What is it, Jimmy?
How's your thing going, Nick?
Looks like you're having a bit of troubles.
Well, I'm having trouble. I've sent it to you via Instagram, Ed, but it's saying that it's sending. We'll see what happens. Do you have a fax number?
I'll wait for those emails as well. See what comes through first.
Oh, I got something.
Nick's in
else.
Japan.
That's me, Ed.
All right. I got Pete's new one. I'm gonna stitch that in. Oh, I got a photo from. Hey. All right, I've got all the bits.
Oh, woo.
Okay. Do you guys do something while I do this?
Cool. I guess that's on me.
Go, sis.
Come on, more comments, people. Give me something to read. To pronounce incorrectly and misword and just test out my dyslexia. That's all I'm saying. Have
Let's
we got
get
more
some
names?
get some more names and settings.
Yeah, we need more
What the
settings.
Jesus.
It'd be cool if it was like a shrunk down tiny character and the world was just like someone's desk or bed or something.
Like a Micronaut
Oh.
Like
situation.
Ant-Man style.
I like it.
I'll put that down. What would you say? There's a like a microverse.
Yeah, like a microverse.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll remember what that meant.
Come on, peeps. Okay. Oh, Retrobot, you don't know what we're drawing. We are drawing the bits and pieces of the character for the new series, for the new season, I should say. Last season, we did a character called Blank, who was a robot. And we did what's pretty much, it's called a jam comic, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this will be the same. But what Ed's decided to do is do a bit of a jam design, I guess you'd call it, where we've got 3 artists who've come in and drawn bits of the character and he's putting it together as we speak. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope I made sense.
So technically, at the moment, some of us are not drawing anything. I guess it's just Ed, really.
Ed, yeah.
I'm doing a bit of something or other.
Inking. Isn't the other name for that
Judicious
trade?
editing, I hope.
Oh, dear. Come on, did I upset any inkers? I'm trying to go down the Alex Major path here and upset people. Doesn't seem to work.
Oh, are you going
Doesn't seem
to?
to work when I do it. Doesn't
I
work
don't
when
think
do it.
Alex has ever upset anyone except for environmentalists.
And family members
And family members.
and people who used to be labeled as close friends, but now they've said disassociated from that.
Alex, if it was that easy, they're not very good friends anymore.
Or I was just, or I said something really horrible, or did something horrible.
Yeah, but that's just a test.
Got a question. These guys all drew on digital of some sort. I believe iPads for most.
All digital, yeah.
Yeah, we all did
Yeah.
iPads, and everybody did Procreate. I thought I was going to go with another app because I have like 50 other drawing apps. I thought it was going to be special, but then I was like, I always go back to Procreate.
So Procreate, Apple sponsorship, come this way.
Again, the one good thing about Procreate, it's Australian, so you're supporting homegrown. But
Is it?
it's also,
Nice.
but
I didn't know
it's
that.
from Hobart. It's from Hobart, so that's kind of that's kind of like, but but yeah, it's a Tasmanian
Basically
company.
another country.
Yeah,
It's basically
well,
a
not
better
that. It's
country.
just kind of like, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just answered Retro Bros here. That was actually done on purpose so that we don't see the character in its pieces, so that we so we get to see the character as a whole at the end of the show. So
We do that.
usually
And
you do get to
also-
see what's going on. Usually you do get
Yeah,
to see
because
what's
I
going on.
can't work out how technology works, so that would be impossible.
Personally, I just didn't want anybody to show off how the work process is because I
Yes.
just typed it up on my iPad. That's all. I'm just using DALL-E or Stable Diffusion.
Oh,
to
here we
type it. No, I'm
I'm
joking.
glad
I
I'm
use
not the
Procreate.
only one, Alex.
Good luck getting one of those programs to do what you actually want it to do.
That's what I need. Luck.
That's why you have graphic designers.
You know what? I was playing around with ChatGPT because just at work we had to start pitching stuff, and ChatGPT got tired of me and said, "Just suggested me to hire a graphic designer to visualize it for me."
That's awesome.
That's how you know ChatGPT is really a person.
Yes.
It's a person
Just got
sitting
sick
in
of
a call center trying to answer as many things as possible.
It's going to be a graphic novel, I believe. So it's going to be an epic. Like I was going through upcoming comics with the guys from Aussieverse, and there were some books there that costed $177, and I was like, that's a lot of money for a comic book. Turns out
Sure
that comic book has 600 plus pages, and I'm like, oh, okay, well that justifies it.
That's a big one.
So that's what we're going for, a 600 plus page comic book, so we can start charging $176. So that way we'll
Yeah,
cheaper
we'll
than that.
And that's
book.
US dollars too. Yeah, that's okay. You didn't know it was a robot. So he suggested, or she, sorry, I shouldn't assume, a magical or natural world this time.
Yeah, good point. Branch out.
We could just
I guess it depends on what we've all drawn. Oh,
Yeah.
or does it? No, maybe it doesn't.
doesn't, no,
Maybe
it
the magic of the narrative is how our character fits into this new environment.
we could just set it in somebody's apartment and then just nothing happens.
Just
Exactly.
It's
every
like-
now and then changes the
just
There's
like
your
4
600
friends.
pages.
Yeah,
Now, there's something I can draw.
it's just 3 friends and a wacky neighbor.
color.
Yeah,
in
nearly,
uptown New York.
nearly done.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
that would be cool.
Yeah, I think that's the thing was that we didn't have
Lumberjack.
much ideas coming in through. So it looks like what we drew and what people are suggesting are not the same.
We
Yeah, I
can throw
think
that character in anyway.
the fish legs that I have drawn might make it difficult to walk around a farm. But anyway,
What? No Converse? I'm very upset now.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a departure.
Me too. What's going on? Nick.
oh god, I'm not giving them away. Come on,
Oh, Nick. I don't know what to say.
Okay, you
it's
guys
summer
ready?
in Melbourne, so
Oh,
I've gone thong.
The big reveal.
Ooh, drum roll.
Oh, we're revealing the character? Nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see.
Are you going to do it, sis?
Oh, I thought you were. Sorry, I had my hand away from the mouse.
I'm
How
excited.
you hang up?
No.
Woo! That's gonna be fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet.
I like the robo sandals.
Cool.
Did you know? Nick? Did you know what the head was gonna be?
Yeah. You told me the other day.
I'm
Oh,
sure
I
I
see.
did.
So I'm the odd one out.
No, I had no idea.
But I think the legs and the hips joined pretty well.
I'm loving the thongs.
And the Doctor Doom legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the
Nice.
thing.
Oh,
you
Oh,
can
that's
still-
really nice.
Although the
Humans, that's
character's
great.
wearing a skirt, you don't know if the character inside the head is a girl
Or an ancient Roman.
or an ancient Roman. I think it's more of like an Egyptian character because that's, I think, where those animals come from.
I am not looking forward to drawing that.
It
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is. Looks like it's going to be a complicated drawing, but
Hmm.
Oh, this one's easier. I like this one. I can do this one.
what the paint bucket?
The blank paper. I'm good at that. I can
Um,
stare at that for hours, wondering what to draw.
Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to try and get my thing to work.
If you
Oh,
need
great.
me to give you any tech support, Ed, I'm always here for you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel.
Um. Oh, you can't see I have the thing up in the little window here, but it's not showing up on the TV. So, you guys,
Oh.
I'll start drawing it, and let's get some more names and
Oh yeah, more names. So we've got
now,
something to vote on.
now that we can have the
Yeah, now that people have seen the character, you
Yeah,
can
you've
give
seen
it a
the
name
character.
now.
what I'll do. I've got an idea. Everyone,
I think people have
Hold
gone
on for a
quiet
sec.
and go like, that didn't make sense. Why is there a cat in there? And a skirt and
Oh,
robot
is that a
legs?
cat? Okay, cool. I just thought it was some magical creature.
No, it's just a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except instead of having it's a care cat because he's got a heart on his belly, like a care
Isn't that what
bear.
all cats are? Magical creatures.
Yeah.
Magical care cat. I love it.
No.
Yeah, but we don't need to call it a care cat. We can just, I don't know, call it something else.
Heart cat. How's that? A heart cat.
I reckon, sis, let's leave it for the audience. Let them decide.
Well, we've
These
got
are
already-
dogs and
I think we've
cats.
already
Black the Kit Kat.
Black the kid. I think the three of us here have already made enough bad decisions. So I'm gonna.
so I've added it to the thing. There says, I like Blatt for a name
What have you added? What? Where?
in the overlays.
Oh, I wasn't looking there. I was looking in the comments. Woo!
So there you go. That's what we came up with. Might
It'll
try and
leave
make it a bit squatter.
Shame I can't move this around so I can move it to the side of what you're drawing. Or can we? Can I download that? No, I cannot.
If you hide, like Ed's art is obviously beautiful, but just keep it up on the screen for a few seconds so all the humans watching can
See the original design, yes.
see the design and come up with the name
Yeah,
and the environment.
yeah. I still think it could be a little character. It can still be like a little ant-sized character in a farm, escaping.
Wait, the way the characters books, it could work with any kind of setting.
Yeah, care
Fine,
cat,
good.
please.
Bear cat, please. Nice. Actually, funnily enough, Retro Bros, that's probably going to develop throughout the Jam comic. The comic Jam. Which way do you say it?
Jam comic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yum. I love
But that's what
jam.
we find out as we do the book, and every panel of the book has a different artist.
So basically, there is no planning and backstory right now. That's going to evolve over the show, and
Yep.
I think just people just coming in, leaving messages and opinions and stuff is gonna help form, and everybody else can be part of the show, and the story. And then after the season 2 is finished, they'll be very correct to go like, "Hey, wait, why do I have to pay for this thing that I was helping in contribute?"
They won't be questioning that. They'll be questioning why is it so cheap?
That's it. See?
Why is it less than a 600-page comic book?
Yes.
Wow,
Only
$176. Bargain.
$176.95. So
US.
US. Yes.
Actually, I was looking at Australian
chips.
prices before, so. Oh, well, my cat's worried about it. He's got food. Max, you got food. Eat it.
Maybe needs a care cat.
Yeah.
If we
Maybe he's like Doug and needs to be watched and monitored while he eats.
What if the cat is like a junkyard cat and he's made the body out of like an old animatronic with my torso,
Oh,
robot legs? Bit of a
Exactly,
bell.
and its name's Neville.
Neville.
I like this. Put Neville on the list.
Man.
I don't know. I reckon his name's Anthony.
Anthony's encased himself in the bubble because of the smell.
Well, it can't be. You see, you could call him Anthony Spark, and that way it's kind of a reference to Tony Stark, but it's not because it's Anthony.
I don't get it.
First, we destroyed
Oh
his
man, I try to
environment.
come off like a comic book nerd, but I really can't do it.
Explain
This
that
is no
Anthony
place for comic
marketing.
Sorry, I have to explain this to marketing. Oh no.
No, just explain what the joke was.
Oh, the joke. That wasn't really. I was trying to be the joke. The effort here was that Tony is short for Anthony.
Is it?
Yeah.
No
isn't it?
way.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah,
This
and
is-
then
This is
Instead
more
of Stark, I
educational
just-
than art.
instead of Stark, we just call him Spark because he's got like a spark in his head. He's got lots of ideas, and then he's building stuff up. And then we just go. And then from then on, we just go on to Peter's idea of all the
Ooh,
Junkyard
Retro Bros
stuff.
on a rampage.
what? Sorry, what rampage?
Heaps of
Richard
names.
Dean. I like
Well,
Richard Dean and
And
Cat.
cat. I do like Richard Dean. What's the reference? I just like it that it's a name I recognize.
I like Trady Cat.
MacGyver.
What this Trady Cat? Oh, that's not bad. Trady
That's got a
Cat
really
sounds good because like he could be just fixing plumbing in people's houses.
You could rework my belt to be like a toolman's belt.
Yeah.
Nice. That is cool.
Now we're cooking.
Oh, okay. Richard Dean Anderson, aka wrong. They all move.
Cool Cat. Also very cool.
Oh, MacGyver. Is that the actor or the character in MacGyver? No,
I
MacGyver's
think the character's called MacGyver, and the actor's name is AKA.
Well,
Cooler Cat has a good ring to it. I like
Here we
Cooler
go.
Cat.
Call a cat. Okay.
Okay.
That
Cooler
also
Cat,
works
that-
if we're going to go the Trady
that
route.
sounds like a sex thing. But that's not why you want to call a cat though.
It didn't until you
Talk about
said
the
that.
girls that. There you go.
Well done, Alex.
That's one Retro Bros.
Steamboat Kitty. I
Steamboat
like that
Kitty.
too because it's Steamboat Willie. It's a Disney reference.
Ah.
not-
I don't know if you're allowed to say that, Alex.
And you
What?
got the
Well,
gloves.
Steamboat Willie is thing.
Oh,
It's,
okay, come on.
it's not
Come on.
copyright anymore. It's not copyright anymore, and I don't know what you're thinking about Willie, but it's just a short form.
Oh, Alex.
He just doesn't stop.
No.
I think this might be a vote. Is that a vote?
Trady
Is that
Cat.
someone saying Trady Cat is their vote? Is
Yeah.
that what you're doing, Jay?
Explain
Oh,
yourself.
Count it as a vote.
Sizzlenator. Oh
You know,
dear.
with Trady Cat, you can use
I will
Cooler Cat
vote
as a
against that one.
slogan. You could call it like Tradie Cat in, Caller Cat, like those old cartoons.
Yeah.
You know, it was
Yeah.
always like Felix the Cat in. I'm glad someone picked up on the gloves.
There's going to be a Scissornator. I don't know if I want it to be a bubblehead cat. Why not?
Sizzlenator
It's
could be
so picky.
a
Come on,
citrus enemy.
Sizzle. If Steamboat Willie's bloody free for everyone, surely Sizzlenator's open for everything as well.
Well, if it's voted in, then it's what's happening, I guess.
Come
But
on,
so far
public,
we've got a
vote
vote
for
for Tradie Cat.
Sizzlenator.
Sizzlenator's a good citrus enemy name.
Yeah, it is actually. I
Here's
like
my
it.
reference for the cat. He's like, that's not what I look like at all. I hate you.
I can't even pick up my cat. You're lucky. She'll rip me to shreds.
Well, he doesn't
can't
want to be
even-
picked up. I don't know if you guys can hear him.
Yes, I can hear that he doesn't want to be picked up.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another Tradie Cat vote.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So there's my pencils. So now I'll just do a
Beautiful, Edmund.
quick ink job while we figure out this name nonsense.
So it looks like Tradie
Rose
Cat's
is
winning
going
now.
off.
Tradie
Tradie Cat.
Cat is awesome, but I would love it if it had a name and that was name dash Tradie Cat or the Tradie Cat or whatever.
What about
Like
Cat?
Tradie Cat sounds like Frady Cat and all of that sort of stuff. It's
Oh,
very
yeah. Yeah, there's something there
Looks
for
like a lot of
sure.
people like Tradie Cat, but I reckon we just
I
kind
don't,
of
I don't know
like
if I want to go with this one.
Robert.
It's like announcing
that
the
was
way
my
the boxing
nickname in
goes.
high school.
Nice.
Whoa, what did I do?
Well, maybe Cat Norris, the Tradie Cat.
Fix it, Kitty. Cat Norris. Kit Kat Willie. Kit Kat Fixie. Chuck Nitty. Chuck Kitty. Cat Norris.
Come on, votes. Let's get some votes. I like this idea of a name with
So
Tradie
the-
Cat.
The name of the series, Tradie Cat, so far seems to be winning, but the actual
Yes.
name of the character.
But
Yeah,
but he
I
can
like
still
that.
be a tradie cat in space, just so people know. He can
You
be,
mean
he
tradie
can,
cat
he can
anywhere,
be a
though,
tradesman
anyway.
in any situation, even like
Even underwater.
even
I
underwater.
want to
He's just
see him in Danny Nolan's post-apocalyptic undersea paradise.
starring Trade Kitty.
There's a cute little name, Bitsy.
Bitsy's a good name.
The trade-
I like
It's
that.
nice and simple. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I gotta download
I
this.
mean, I was also thinking when I was drawing that, thinking a little bit. I was a little bit inspired by Crane from Turtles, because like a little brain, and he's
Way too
controlling like a
cute,
big
Crane.
fat body. So it's a little bit of Crane and the Futurama heads.
Oh, yeah.
And also, he can be anywhere. Like I don't know why he has he's inside that little shield if it's a on Earth.
Because he's like John Travolta in The Boy in the Bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I don't remember that show.
Toxic
I just
Fury.
remember Welcome Back, Cotter.
Interesting
Well,
reference.
they're both basically the same thing.
And he was also in Look Who's Talking. He was in that one too. He's in
Yep.
all the classics.
Okay, back to the comments. So I was just downloading an image I was given. Felix, come on. That's not very original.
Might as well call him Lawsuit.
Lawsuit, yeah.
Hey,
Did Sizzle?
need
Did
a
you get,
lawsuit.
Sizzle? We already. Tradie Cat already has fan art, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. Have you
Really?
seen it? Have you?
Yeah,
You're
I've seen
kidding.
some fan
Wow.
art from Mr. Die. Have you seen it?
No?
Yeah,
That
hang
was-
on. I would just.
That's amazing.
But he went with Scissornator.
Yeah.
Look
So cool.
at that.
Look at the JPEG quality.
That's why we love JPEGs, Alex.
We do indeed. I'll put the other one back up. Oh, helps you press the right button.
Oh, as the tube comes out the back of the collar.
Bitza. I like that.
Have we? You seem to be determined that it's a guy, Alex. This cat,
No, it can be boy or girl. I don't care.
maybe Lady the tradie cat.
Yeah. I think isn't
That's
Bitsy
why I'm
like a
going for
girl's name?
Bitsy. I'm
Yeah,
liking Bitsy.
Bitsy. Yeah,
I like
Bitsy.
it.
Bitsy.
Yeah, I'm
Bitsy.
happy with that. Bitsy the tradie cat. That's cool. That's very cute.
It's a cat with a love heart. You got to go cute.
That's true. That is true.
I'm sure when we start making the comic book, it's just going to be fighting the whole time.
Yeah.
Not on my panel.
Yeah, and Alex is right. Sweet love.
Or just committing sexual harassment. One or the other.
Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to laugh at that.
You are. You're old enough.
Which
Not
means
better. On the other hand, Peter's young. He should be offended.
I'm cancelling you right now as we speak.
It's for the best.
About
I'm
time.
writing an email to the council. Oh, I can't even say the word.
You should prepare a thing for comics. Alex has never been an employee of comics. As a contractor, we are always under review.
Rubitza. I think. Is that how you pronounce that? Rubitza. Okay, we're at that spot. I think this is a good time to start voting.
Hmm.
Has anybody pitched settings yet outside the three of us here? I know there were some settings before.
Yeah, there
we
were
go.
some settings. There were.
Early on in the
Settings, we've
show.
got underwater, space, prehistory, the video game character fighting AI, and the microverse. And then for names, we've got Mouseth, Gronk, Rojanzella, Dwayne Maureen, both Blatt, Neutro, Maxima, Carecat, Neville, Richard Dean, was it Catterson, Caller Cat, Trady Cat, Steambot Kitty, and whatever came in after I stopped writing them down. Scizinator,
Scizinator,
Bitsy.
Bitsy, Felix, which we could just rename as Peter said, lawsuit. So vote.
On
Come on.
Trady Cat was a
I
big
like-
one.
Trading
I
Cat,
like
I think
Trading
we've that got voted a few already. So
Bitsy the trading cat. I like that.
Bitsy the
Yeah.
Trading Cat. Yeah. If we don't
Yeah.
get votes, we're gonna have to decide for you people.
He will. He's a fascist at heart.
I am
I'm not.
At
Just
heart,
a dic-
at
just a
liver.
regular dictator.
most of my organs actually are fascist.
Like more of a Singapore flavor. Because they have a dictatorship, but still people like going there for shopping.
And theme park.
And theme park and a Formula One race as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a model dictatorship. There you go. Singapore.
Dave Dye's voting for Bitsy.
Yeah.
On you, Dave.
Where do you think David should be set? Do you reckon it should be set in Penrith or space?
Penrith or space. Isn't that always the way?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that
Or
choice again.
Wollongong.
I hate making this choice.
No, Singapore's nice. I've been there twice, and both times I thought it was clean.
Damn it! I was waiting for you to say spice or something.
No, it was humid as hell. Like it's super like humid. Like just contemplating of movement makes you sweat.
Yikes!
That's why
We've
I
got a
avoid it.
space setting for one vote.
Space is popular.
Hmm.
Except that no one can hear you scream. It always freaks me out a
Yeah,
bit.
I have a feeling that's not very true. I reckon if you take off the head mask, people will hear you scream. Like if two people, because you want the other person to have that helmet off as well, so the sound
no
waves can
I,
hit
don't,
their eardrums.
I think it's pretty accurate, actually, Alex. There's like no atmosphere for the
Yeah,
sound
there's
to
no
travel.
oxygen for sound to travel through.
Yeah, but there's some stuff in there. Like it's just shit bouncing, right? Like I don't know.
Or maybe just here.
Can
if you turn the
anybody
volume up.
can anybody get Neil deGrasse Tyson on this show for like draw panels so he can, like, I don't give a shit about his drawings, but I'm thinking maybe he could answer this for us.
I actually met at the Powerhouse Museum the first Korean woman to go to space.
Oh yeah, but that's not
And she
Neil
said-
deGrasse Tyson though.
Well, in lieu of him.
Yeah.
And she said if it's right next to you, it sounds like it's coming really far away from underwater.
Ah,
Like,
so you can hear
if
somebody
it's, like,
scream
not
in
on the
space.
helmet, you actually hear it.
Ah, so you
If
can
you-
hear somebody. It's a there you
if
go.
you're in
This
a
Korean
pressurized-
lady.
And
This
if you're in
Korean
your
lady
insulated
proves me
thing,
right.
you can hear radio, but that's about it.
Another outer space vote.
Yeah.
Also, it's
Yeah.
underwater.
Well, anyways, thanks, Peter, for that, because that basically says that if you scream loud enough, people can hear you in space. So there you go, Nick.
Take that,
uh,
Ridley Scott.
Yeah, me, that Korean lady who's been to space, and I assume Neil deGrasse Tyson, who also hasn't been to space, just like me.
So what you're
He's
saying is
not
you're just
ready
like
for
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
In the sense that neither of us been to space.
It's essentially the same person.
Yeah, well, in that, yeah, like, we don't look the same. Like he only grows his mustache out. I grew everything out. That's different.
That's his loss.
Yeah. He also has a different accent when he speaks.
Yep.
I don't know if you picked up on it.
Different than his own accent or different than yours?
Oh, it's different. I think it's some kind of American.
Incredible.
Come on, peeps. More votes. Vote for a name, vote for a setting. At this stage, we've got Bitsy and Outer Space.
They win.
See, this is where AI could come in handy. I just look. Ed made a perfect example why I hate AI. You can do a paint bucket, and then it just notices like a half a pixel not joining it, and then it just paints stuff you don't want it to paint. You know, AI, fix that. Don't try to do drawings. Don't worry about that. Fix these little things. Spend like AI programmers, spend your time on that stuff, not on, hey, I'll take your jobs.
Looking good, Ed.
So there's my version.
Nice.
I like you can still see our styles through Ed's work. You can still
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, it looks better when one person draws it.
Oh, it definitely looks better. Like it's more seamless when Ed does it, but you can still tell who drew what. Like if I had to guess, I would still know.
So,
Right.
Peter, I got a question for you because you come from the land of doing your comics in Illustrator, and
Yeah.
now you use Procreate on an iPad, and this is a new thing for you. Elaborate.
Yeah. I've been using it to do the rough stuff of Foes 2. Just to get practice with it. Because I noticed Illustrator on the iPad's much more clunkier than the version I had been using.
Oh, is it really?
That's what I find anyway. Maybe I'm still just getting used to it, but I find it much more fluid and quick. I really like it. Like it's intuitive.
God damn.
It feels much more casual. Like I'm just sort of sketching, which was a big because I really struggled to do that sort of thing with digital. Digital was always when I was ready to do a finished thing.
Yeah, I always thought that
It's been cool.
like Procreate is pretty much because I used to draw with it on my finger when it first came out on the first iPad.
Yeah.
And I still preferred that. Like, it was such a because like I hated drawing in Photoshop all the time. I used to use Sketchbook Pro for a while to draw with that digitally, but I was still doing stuff like manually. and Procreate was pretty much Procreate, and I think Sketchbook Pro on iPad. Also, it really was the iPad that got me digital.
Yeah,
So I just
same.
finished this snippet. Yeah, same, Nick.
Yeah.
Not like you talk.
But when I was using Sketchbook Pro, I was using one of those styluses that had the soft, rubbery end that would slowly disintegrate the more I drew.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that happens. You can buy. I have that on my Remarkable, and I use like a Wacom stylus for that. And then I bought on Amazon this thing where it's metal, so and then it doesn't wear off anymore.
Right.
where's your
Just
screen
carves
off?
a big
instead?
hole in your screen.
No, my screen's fine. I've been. I was surprised. I thought it's gonna scratch my screen off, but it's like a special metal type thingy. I don't know. It says it's titanium. I'm like, well, whatever. But yeah, it hasn't scratched my screen. I've been using it for 6 months, and it's been great. So
Adamantium.
Nice.
yeah, it could be adamantium. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
cool.
I still always go back to Procreate and iPad. I try to not be that guy who's always on Procreate, but oh well.
See, that's how I was getting with Illustrator. I was just wanted to branch out.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, because like Illustrator, like I know that like a lot of Photoshop people when they go to iPad, they really don't like going to Procreate because they're like, oh, all my menus are not there, and I like the fact that it's uncluttered. I just go straight and draw. And then other people are like, oh, I need my menus and my shortcuts. And I'm like, okay, weirdo.
Yeah, I got Foes is going to be 2 stories, so I'm actually tempted to do the second story entirely in Procreate
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
and not just the rough stuff because I've just been really enjoying it.
Oh, nice.
And we have here supportive AI, but in a very different way.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been the meme going around this 1 week, and yeah, I don't know. AI is not doing all my shitty jobs. Like I still have to clean the cat's poop. Neither the cat or
What's that
AI
all
is doing
about?
it. I don't know. You have to do that too, Sis, don't you?
Yeah, very much so.
Shane
According
finds
to
it's
the
quite
test, I have a
dangerous, though.
robot made by now.
I find it's quite what? Sorry,
Dangerous.
dangerous.
Being around your cat.
Well, yes, this is
Oh.
true. Very dangerous, but it's okay. It's okay. If I ever fall, I've got my nose to cushion the impact.
You've got half your nose now.
Well, yeah, I've got half my nose now. Yeah.
Why don't you use your cat to break your fall?
That's probably why I hit the floor so hard. I was trying to dodge the cat.
Oh,
I was trying
Those
not
guys
to
don't
land
know.
on him.
That's
Those
why
people
you
don't know
made-
he was concussed earlier last week, thanks to his cat
Yes,
and a nasty fall.
and a very nasty fall and a lot of blood. Who knew your nose bled so much? Sorry. Yes, I was out of it and almost passing out. So Kerry had to clean up the blood. So that's not very nice.
Kerry saves the day again.
As always.
All right. So where did we land on her name? What's the
isn't it?
It looks
Tradie
like
cat?
Bitsy one. Bitsy the tradie cat from outer
Oh,
space.
yeah.
Seems to have been the setting as well.
all righty. Bitsy the tradie cat from outer space.
Hmm. There was a suggestion making the comic called
Wonderful.
Tradie Cat and the character Bitsy.
So we got Bitsy the trading cat from outer space will be the character for season 2 of Let's Make a Comic Book. And we'll be
I love
going
it.
to
They came together really well.
the first
This is
episode
so
next
cool.
week. Sis.
We already got fan art as
Episode next
well.
week.
I have good
This is episode
feelings.
0. Sorry,
Are we doing-
Alec.
I just said we already have fan art, so I have good feelings about this.
Yes, true.
So
It's
since
gonna
we're
go
doing
mainstream next
the
year.
first episode next week,
Yep, next week.
so be back here at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, where we'll have another 3 artists, and they'll be making a page
Making a page.
for Bitsy.
Good luck, humans.
Mm.
Same Bitsy time, same Bitsy channel.
Are we bidding farewell, or are we just going to list all the sponsors?
Well, that will be short. Comex. There you go. There's your sponsor.
Anything
Oh,
to
yeah.
plug?
Sis, do you have an email thing for if anyone wants to be on this show or any of the other shows?
Yes, there is a page on. Oh, I've got to remember what it's called.
You can find that and put a link up on the screen.
Yep.
And we'll have a
It's
chat with.
comex.show. It's in the menu there. There's a application form, express interest, and so the actual link I will put up on the screen. That's not the one I want.
Seamless.
Seamless. It's like
It's
I
the
had a
hours of
prepare already.
rehearsal that really paid off.
There you go. But you can just put in comex.show and it's a menu item up the top. And it'll take you to the page you want. If you,
Yeah.
you
So
know,
get
you don't wanna
involved, people.
spend all that time typing interest.
So if you want to come on to this show and help us make a comic book or recent reads or what else is there?
anything, you can tick the boxes.
There's
There's boxes to say what you want to be part of.
There you go.
And we will try to fit you in whenever we can. And when it suits you as well, of course.
Excellent.
But if people want to sponsor, just email Shane. We had sponsors before. We had the Skyroof people sponsor once, and I didn't know what a Skyroof was. That was fun.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that for one
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Your company could also have a viral moment like this. I reckon it's good value.
Alex will give you a virus for free if that's what you want.
Wow.
No. This is YouTube Shorts and TikTok virality we're talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, no. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I don't want that.
What? Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel. Sorry, I'm just.
I'm just trying to raise money for you there, Sizzle. Come on, be enthusiastic. Have big companies come over there. Samsung, I know you have money. Didn't you? Wasn't it? Yeah, I was like, hey, Samsung, you see, we all used iPads. Now imagine this, send us all Samsungs, and we'll be talking about how great that tablet is. But, oh, well.
Yeah,
Didn't send
nice
us
way to
money.
Just push that iPad sponsorship out the window. Nice one.
Well,
Come on, Apple, trump that Samsung.
Yeah,
Thing.
that's a good way to do it.
exactly, Apple. Okay, so I'm guessing there's going to be like a little bit of a rivalry between those two
Yeah, there
companies.
should be a bidding war. Come on, Tim Cook. Sign up.
I believe it's Tim Apple.
/interest.
Thanks,
Thanks, Peter.
Peter.
Has anyone got anything to plug?
Well, we can plug that tomorrow. Me and Ed are back with some people to talk about comics we've read recently, and also comics that we've recommend, and also to talk about something about ourselves. And I've got 24 hours to decide what those things are for me.
I've already read mine.
I
Organized.
still have to read the one from the week before. So I can give it a better feel. That was horrible.
Comics that I'm planning to read.
I've got boxes and boxes of those.
Yeah, I'd be there all night listing those. Cool. Well, does that look like the show, Ed?
I'd say so if no one else.
Does anyone down there want to do anything? Does Nick have something to say?
Yeah, Nick has a lot to say, but he doesn't like to speak off script just in case he says the wrong thing. I do want to say, obviously, that it was daunting because there was technology involved tonight, but a lot of fun. So thanks for having me, and I guess these other two buffoons as well. It's been fantastic.
I'm lost. Alex,
Yeah.
you've done your little spiel, haven't you, about that show that you're not show, meetup?
Yeah.
Are you saying it's on
Sketch Party
Thursdays?
Sydney. It's every first Wednesday of every month,
Wednesday.
and it's in Surrey Hills. It's at the Carrington Hotel. If you're around that area, they post some of the art that we've done, so you can just pop in to see what other people are doing, and then you'll be like, oh, I want to be part of that. And then and also you'll be hanging out with a bunch of other artists. It's a very good vibe. It's it started in LA 13 years ago, and it's now spread around the world a bit. It's around the world. It's in San Diego and Nagoya, Japan, and now Sydney.
That's around the world.
Yeah, it's kind of, but it's not in Europe. It's supposed to be a Paris one, and I hope that the Paris guys get their act together so we can have 5 of them.
Woo.
But yeah.
Pete.
I've been working on Battle for Bustle with Lee Chalker. I was on letters and some design stuff and some minor editing, but that's going to be dropping soon, next month. This is the proof.
Oh, sorry, I just realized there's a picture across the screen. There you
Wait,
go.
that's okay. I've got 2. I've got one either side. I won't show too much, but we've got a couple of little tweaks to do, but we're on track with that. That came together really quick, so it was really fun to work on. And it's some of Lee's best work yet, so get on it.
That's awesome.
I'm hanging for that one. That's a good comic, Battle for Bustle.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And if you're new, this is a good jumping on point. So don't worry about the other issues if you want to jump on.
Oh, nice.
But if you do want the other issues, you go to the comic shop and buy them as well.
Correct.
Don't just.
Yes.
I like that, Alex. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. See, I know how to funnel money your way. Not really. I don't know how many sales are coming from this, but
I just want to put that one back up. I guess that makes it my turn, and then we'll go up to Ed. Mine is just tomorrow's show, so I've already said my bit. So that'll be. Oh, and Saturday's show. Don't miss me trying to draw. 1:30 Eastern Standard, Australian Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, good fun.
Me trying to draw. What is it? Jean Grey is who I'm trying to draw this time.
Oh, cool.
A very
Excellent.
particular
Right up
costume
your
that I've never seen her in. So that'll be interesting.
was that Famke Jensen in the movie, the X-Men movie?
No, the comics. This is from the comics. I cannot draw real people.
Do you want to have an effort? Let's try. She's pretty.
Wow.
She was a Bond girl too in GoldenEye, which they made a really bad Nintendo 64 game of.
Probably the best game ever.
What?
I've never played it. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I reckon you're a load runner man.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds
It's-
like
it's a game
something
for the
that's gonna
Commodore
happen to me in
64.
a few years.
You didn't play games when you were a kid, like video games?
Yeah, Atari 2600, mate. I'm slightly older than you.
I know, but I got Commodore 64's that era, like a little bit later, but
No.
not that much later.
No,
I've only
Just
played one
Atari.
game on those things. Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's a good game.
We'd all get drunk and laugh a lot. And
That's
crash.
not as
A lot of
good as
crashing.
GoldenEye.
There was a lot of crashing.
That's the way.
And evil moves. You seem to get evil when you're drunk. Ed.
Yep. My stuff is I've got my comic books Radical and Seam Angels from Earth on comics.shop. You can find them there and buy them. And Ed Kisley Art on Instagram and Patreon if you want to check that out and see what I'm up to. And I'll be on tomorrow night's show, the Recent Reads comics.
Pressing the
guy.
buttons because apparently I'm the host.
Yeah. Switch
Not really, because I spend most of the time asking Ed what I'm meant to do. So I'm the trainee host.
The work experience kid.
Work experience kid. Yeah, that's it. Intern. Yeah, I like that. Cool. So I guess that's the show, everyone.
Alrighty.
I would just like to leave it with the comic shop is back up and running because it wasn't for the last week.
Oh.
It is ready to take your orders, and I am ready to send them out to you.
Get foes.
Yeah, Foes is great. Get that.
Thank
That is
you.
awesome. Oh yeah, the shop's running. I now have to spend tomorrow putting all the new items into the shop.
Nice.
When Shane does that, buy foes.
Yes, my foes.
That worked out well.
Cool.
Excellent.
Are we just going to
I
go
think
out
we should farewell some more.
a goodbye, or are we going to just go out by me pressing this button? Oh, like this. Oh yeah, that's it.